everyone, it's Els here on Technique Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble the home die set page from the Planner Essentials collection. So the dies I'm using are the Planner Essentials 18 home die set, and I'm also going to show you a sample using the Flourished Christmas Minis 2 from Suzanne. So this is the die set I'm using, and I want to show you right away. I'm busy putting all my dies actually in a planner. So I cut pages using the die sets, and it works really well. It doesn't, so my magnetic sheet is very thick and it doesn't cut all the way through, but it's very easy if you die cut it just to follow the lines, kind of to cut it out. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, and for me this is easy because I travel a lot, so I can take it like this easily. And then this is the flourish die set I'm using, so it actually comes with the tree, the flourish here, and the little star, and it matches and combines with the ornament already with the love, peace and joy from Suzanne. So this is the house that I'm going to assemble, and this is actually the card that I made using that flourish, because that die set that's in here, you see that's my wonderful daughter with Tony and the two kids. So the die set, this piece in here, that's basically a separate piece, so it's also a kind of a peekaboo die that you can use on cards as well. And of course a little bike you can use on cards. So that's a fun little card I created. It's an A2 size card, and that would be a great Christmas card. So let's put that aside and start assembling the house. So this is the house. So what I did, I cut, I found kind of a wood paper. So it's the same on back and front, which makes it easy to do this. Otherwise, of course, you need to make sure that you put the die set on the correct side when you make the back side. You see, because front, back, and then I have a solid, like a Christmas paper here in between. That's a graphic 45 paper. So that's going to be a layer in between those two houses. So I already put the tape everywhere. So I just use a 6mm tape. So I'm just going to remove that. And of course I took a solid paper here. You can also choose to kind of cut it here and do like a transparency in the top if you want to kind of have transparent windows. So that's up to your personal preference, of course. There's a lot of different things. And I make into like a Christmas house here. And of course you can imagine this will be a great, great page for when you're moving. And it will also be a beautiful card, because we already, if you're familiar already with the Planner Essentials, we have a Facebook group that's called ECD Planner Group. And there was already a lady, I forgot her name, sorry, but she actually trimmed this off. So she trimmed the holes off and made it into a card. And it made a fantastic card as well. So that's also, if you have friends that are moving, you can do that. So now I need to line this up. So what I'm actually going to do, and I'm going to do it off camera, but because I need to line in, I'm going to hold it like this and then stack it together, but I want to lean in a little bit so I can see more. But this is how I do it, so, and then line it up perfectly. So I lined it up on the holes here, like leaning forward, and now I'm just going to hold it like this and kind of push this together here. So, because if this part will be fine, you see. And then I'm just going down and line it up here. And just line it up and you just press it down. So that's one side, you see. So now I have my window here, like my door. And then on the back side, I'm going to do the same. And of course, you can also do one side and put other pictures here or decorate it differently. You can also put the house on a solid page. So you only have the front and then a solid back. You can do that. So that's all up to you, what you would like to do with it. But don't forget that card thing, because making a card with this one is really, really nice as well. So it just gives you an extra use of the die set. And of course, that peekaboo card as well that I just showed you, with the picture in it. So I'm going to do the same again here. I'm going to lean in the camera and line it up here, and then I'm going to hold it up straight and line up the top here as well. So got that. And here I'm going to do the same. So now I have two doors, so door on each side. And so it comes with a little bicycle. I thought I'm going to put that on the back side. Being from the Netherlands, of course, we bike a lot. So that little bike is just adorable for me, and I can use that on a lot of different cards as well. Just poke out the pieces, and when I die cut this, things like this, find always the clear double-sided adhesive on the back. And just the pieces just come out, just putting them, poking them through with the tweezer. I have one little piece left here, and then that adorable little bike is going in front of the door, because that's where we park our bikes. You put it in front of the house and lock it, of course, I have to say with that. So you see, so that's going to have like a nice picture in there, maybe with me biking in the Netherlands, because I actually did that a lot on my last trip. And then the front, I have another decoration. So on the front, what I did, so this is actually a tag I did, and I got that idea from Esther because I got like a lot of Christmas pictures. So I made a little tag from Essentials too, and I just slide little pictures in there. You see Christmas tree, the kids here. So I'm just going to put that in the door. So, or you can choose to like do one larger picture, or you can put anything in there. You can stamp something in there. You can write notes in there. So that's all up to you what you would like to put in there. So in this case, I'm just going to open the door, put that little tag in there. You see, and it just has the Christmas pictures in there then. So that's the door. And of course I can stamp something on here. I can decorate that as well. And then the set comes with the hinges as well. So I'm going to line that up here. So it has 3 hinges and 3 hinges that are 3 hinges that's key hinges as well. So you can use those, or you can use those in a different way, but another one here. And all these of course are backed up with our double-sided adhesive as well. And then I have the little key reinforcements that I'm going to put here. There's a top one, I actually put that little circle there already. So that's the house. And then I want to show you a little flip through a planner. I have a nice house in here as well. So I want to first share this. So this is a planner. This was the espresso planner that Esther Glass painted for me. So there is a little video about how she paints a planner, not this particular one. But I know she has gesso on it first, and then it's all acrylic. And then here she used the stamps from Charlene to stamp on there. That's one of Charlene's stamps. And I absolutely love this. I know she cut off the elastic band actually on the back here, but look at that. Here she highlighted Elizabeth Craft Designs with a gel pen, I think, but such a cool planner. So here you can see this is the espresso, and I wanted to kind of flip through this one a little bit because these are the pages I created on Hochanda, so not everybody might have seen that. So what I love to do, so this is an old map. Like I buy an old atlas, so you can go through a thrift store, secondhand bookstore, and buy the most fantastic paper to use in your planner. And this is the map of Tanzania. So put the picture on there. I'm going to fill in the date here. Again, this is all from our trip to Tanzania. Here I use that little piece, so that's the same. So that piece is like an extra piece on top of the tag. So that's the piece, I use it here by itself. This is half the page. So this is not finished yet. I just started playing there, an old music page. Here, little tag. This one you see, so all ready for pictures to go with Christmas. I love this one. And here again, I use that little piece. You see, so this is my mom and Mark here. Little Christmas tree there. This is another page. So here I use the same, like also a map. So this is Canada. No, this is actually Colorado. I need to correct that because this is where we live. So the kids were visiting. And I put a little frame here. That's from the number set because here is where we live. So you can play with this so much. Here's some pages prepared as well. So these are all going to be decorated with for Christmas. Here's some pages here again, the tag with a little, and here's the house that Esther created. So this is ready to go for pictures as well, you see. So she put a frame in there, she used some washi tape I see, and this is a fun little closure, and she has like an opening on the back as well. So I just want to share this one because we did not share this before. Here again, that little tag, see how cute that is. And then this is actually, here she goes into the recipe pages. See, and here's some paper that you can put your recipes on. So just a little flip through, and then here, so these pages are done by Kobe. So one of the designers in the Netherlands as well. I know this is like an old nursery or a hospital in, I think it's probably in Amersfoort, but that's like an old picture. But it must be Esther's because these are actually Esther's grandchildren. So it must be by Esther. But I know here I go to Kobe's designs because this is Kobe and her husband. So just on a page, and here she used, this is her daughter or son, I'm not sure about that, and the grandchildren. But look at that, you see how fun this is. So this is just some inspiration by other designers. And again, you will find pictures about this on our ECD family page. So go there because you will love it, and you will find a little video about how to do this as well. So that's it for today. So again, the house here. Don't forget to download the free project page for supplies, measurements and step-by-step instructions, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on weekly videos. See you next time!